This segment of DoD TV's Natural Barn is brought to you by Scent Crusher. Scent off, game on.
This week on Winchester and Drury's Natural Born.
Unbelievable. That is Krabby 10. Yes.
Monster buck. I could not be more excited.
That's what I'm talking about. The old daily double. That's a monster. Jim, you gotta kill that deer. He's down, baby. The Big 10.
Winchester and Drury Outdoors present Natural Born. It's in your blood.
Welcome to Winchester and Drury's Natural Born.
As a natural born hunter, dry spells are just part of the game.
Sometimes you can go an entire season or two without harvesting a buck.
And fellow pro staff Drury Outdoors member Dave Kramer, he's there. It has been a couple of years since he's killed a good buck.
But he's got some Reconyx picks of some big deer, and his blood is boiling. Let's see if old Dave can get it done.
After 2 years full of encounters without a kill to show for it, I was cautiously optimistic heading into the bow season. I was catching 3 shooters on the Reconyx cameras. One of them, Krabby 10, was even showing up during daylight hours. Mid-September, Dalton and I carried a couple tree stands in and hung a double set in hopes of catching Krabby on his feet and maybe getting a shot at him first part of the season. Well, October finally arrived. Got a major cold front rolling in. Bill can't hunt with me, and Dalton's got prior commitments. So if I'm going to take advantage of this cold front, I'm on my own. Well, the evenings passed by without much action. About 5:45, I hear movement along the bluff behind me. I've got to stand up, get my cameras turned around, and get in position without getting picked off. As I film and walk into the base of the tree, I hear something behind them. I look back, I see a larger bodied deer coming up the bluff. When he stepped into view, I recognized him instantly as Krabby 10. This is the buck that I came in here to kill. Well, at first the does were a little bit nervous, but they eventually turned and started walking out in front of the stand. Krabby, you could tell, was a little bit nervous, but turned and started walking to my shooting lane. Well, if you've ever filmed your own hunt, you know this is the scariest part. Trying to film it and make a good shot. As he walked into my shooting lane, I zoomed ahead of him as far as I dared, hoping I could get him stopped in the right spot for a shot. Bet. Well, he stopped in the right spot, all right, but unfortunately, I dropped my bow arm and missed him, shot right underneath him. Needless to say, I was pretty disgusted and close to packing it up for the night. I hear something coming from the direction my dream buck had ran. I look up and here he's coming right back in. I could tell he was nervous, but ever so slowly he inched closer and closer to my tree stand. When he stepped over that log, I checked the viewfinder just in time to see him walk right out in my shooting lane.
Yes. Unbelievable. That is Krabby 10. It's October 6th and I just crushed him at 15 yards. Double lung. I heard him crash. He's dead. I just crushed possibly the largest whitetail I've ever shot with a bow. I think it's the second biggest. Either way, it's the biggest I've killed in 10 years with a bow, so I am fired up, jacked up. Yes, unbelievable.
Kudos to Dave. You probably just accomplished one of the toughest things that you can seriously do in the deer hunting woods.
He was persistent, he was patient, he stayed in the tree, and he was able to harvest that big buck.
The deer worked back, and he was able to make it happen the second time around.
Dave's natural born hunter instinct paid off. We got Dalton and Korea, and they're going to come back and help drag it out. In fact, they're going to do all the dragging. Bill and I are going to just go along and film for moral support.
I heard you crashing when you were coming. Look right there. Is that an antler right there?
Let me zoom in. Go grab him, kids. Go get a hold of him.
Yeah, it is.
That's what we're talking about. Look at the time. There's the arrow.
Oh, it's still up.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to believe it's October 6th. We had a major cold front come through last night, and I was hoping that it would get these deer on their feet moving. Come in targeting this deer. This is Crabby 10. My son Dalton named him 2 years ago as a 3-year-old, and then Bill and I had an encounter with him in November last year during the bow season. I was a little disappointed in the size last year. That I thought he would be bigger, but boy, he blew this year. Great mass, good brows, super 2s and 3s. Regardless of the score, he's a 5.5-year-old Iowa whitetail. But what a giant whitetail. Monster buck. I could not be more excited.
Well, when turkey season rolls around, we get excited. We have had some success in the past on our buddy Chris's farm.
So every year, we cannot wait till that mid-April time frame to get down to Chris's farm, put the blinds up, the decoys out, get the Winchesters loaded, and it's turkey time, baby.
Well, it is our opening day, at least. It is second season Illinois, April the 12th. We've been in the blind about an hour. We should have been in the blind about an hour and a half. We had a bunch of birds on the roost, and they are trying to circle behind us, we think. JJ's got a tag, and I got a tag.
All chips are in, man. We have 2 days to turkey hunt. Saturday, we get out there. Honestly, we're late. The birds are already gobbling while we're walking to the blind. The birds knew something wasn't quite right. Consequently, they didn't come in.
We feel like we're in the right spot. We heard a ton of birds. We even saw some. But day 2, we're gonna go back there. We feel like it's the right spot. The Reconyx cameras tell us that's where the turkeys wanna be.
Well, it is April 13th, starting to get light. We got in here a lot better time today. And there's at least 4 birds. Very, very close to where they were yesterday, except they're down a little bit on that ridge. We're hoping today that they work this way instead, but she's getting antsy. Here they come, here they come. She's coming right to that field. Yes. That's what I'm talking about right there. The old daily double. Nice transfer.
That's
nice
right,
handle.
baby.
How'd that go?
Jig. Look at us.
Oh, that was cash money. Wow, that was fast. Yesterday we sat in here. We had hands all over us, but for whatever reason, yesterday was not the day. We're on our buddy Chris's farm. I'm gonna give him a big high five because he hooks us up when it comes to turkeys, man.
April 13th, 2014, baby, was a great day. First off, happy birthday, Dad. Second, it is the beginning of second season here, South Zone, Illinois. We came out yesterday to our good buddy Chris's farm. Once again, gracious enough to have us. Saw a lot of birds, heard a lot of birds, but no longbeards in the field. Today, baby, a different story. They were roosting right back here again, same location, but today they pitched out into the field instead. I got first dibs and killed this great bird.
And I got second dibs and killed this better bird. That's right. I got to thank Kyle first for giving me the larger beard and more poundage on this turkey. But a big thanks to Chris. Last couple years, he's had us as guests, and it hasn't let us down. He's got a great farm for birds right now, and we're excited to be here and thankful to be here.
Tweet the Drurys at Drury Outdoors. Let us know about your hunts.
This segment of DoD TV's Natural Barn is brought to you by PSC's Carbon Air. Experience performance.
Well, there's no doubt that when I watch Drury TV and or the Drury videos, one of the funnest hunts looks like the hunt at Lodge 25 with Jim Thome. I don't get to go, but Terry Drury's got the invite.
Terry and Jim have become great buddies, and I know they enjoy going to each other's farm, hunting, bouncing back and forth. You know, one thing Jim is serious about, even more than baseball, is hunting.
Some people just seem to have luck on their side, but for Jim Thome, his unbelievable luck is a direct result from all the hard work he puts in.
He's one of those guys that's just a lot of fun to be around, and Terry's thrilled to be back on Jim's farm in Illinois.
Second evening, first season shotgun. We got Terry and Yapper behind us. We've got Randy in the back. Ryan's filming. We're actually gonna take Randy. We think we're pretty confident if the deer are moving, we'll have a chance to shoot a mature animal tonight. So we'll see. It is warm. You know, you never know really with the weather what's gonna happen. I know one thing, we'll laugh. We'll enjoy the evening. Get everything on, the new backpack I gave you, get everything on. Get, Yapper holds the gun, okay? Yapper holds the gun. I want you, starting right here, sprint, okay? As fast as you can. To that silo? To that silo, okay? When you hit the silo, you're gonna bang up against it, okay? That door is gonna open up. Then you climb up and you peek your head out, and that's going to be where you're going to hunt the deer. Wind good? Yeah, it's going to blow you back. Hey. We're in the blind. We got Biologic. We elected to come to this blind because we thought they'd come to green, so we'll see. The man himself is here. Ryan's here. We're hopefully going to have a good evening. Oh, wow. That's the one. That's a 10. That's that big 10. Yeah, Jim, that's a shooter for sure. 6-year-old. Jim, you gotta kill that deer. That's a monster. You gotta get your gun. Shoot that deer. How big is he, Rhino? He's every bit of 70s. He's over 5 years old, I guarantee that. He's huge, Jim. He's huge, huge.
Keep up with all the excitement on our official Facebook page.
Jim, you gotta kill that deer. That's a monster. You gotta get your gun.
tell you when, okay? Because I can't film that good out of this window. Don't move. Hang on. Are you ready? Hang on. Yeah, stop him. Hang on. You want him? Yeah. Matt! Matt! Hang on. He's getting out of my window. Don't shoot, don't jump, don't. No. Let me get behind you. Randy, get that chair behind me. Kill him. Perfect. You hammered him. Good shot, Jim. That is a stud, buddy. He's down, baby, the Big Ten. Yeah, this is awesome. You know, to come in the blind with your brother and, you know, not really have any expectations, just to come out and enjoy the night. And so it's ought to be fun. We'll get down. And it's awful hot up here. It's like a sauna right now. So,
So let's go get him. Come on, Ryan.
well, let's go.
You have a knife?
No, because I got to put the tag on it.
You need a knife.
Tell me you actually go hunting without a knife.
Why does my cameraman not have a knife?
We go through this ritual every year.
Let's see your light. Okay, this is the situation. I know he went down. He's a big Big Ten pointer, Big Ten. It's like in baseball when you get base hits or home runs, you know, it never gets old. I think sometimes the funnest part of all this is the track job, especially when you have 5 of the best guys around. So let's go have fun.
You know what? He's trying to soften us up because he doesn't have a knife. He wants somebody to gut it.
Here. Look at these guys.
Holy buckets. Look at that. That deer's at least 3 years old,
Isn't he something?
Jim, that thing's beautiful.
It's been a special November, no doubt.
Well, yeah, just how many days ago did you get your bow deer? You just killed it, what, a week ago, maybe?
Yeah.
Followed up with one with the firearms. It's just, it doesn't get much better.
It doesn't.
Kind of how we got our start back in the olden days. It was about sharing that hunting camp with a bunch of buddies, you know?
Yeah, you know, as life goes on, you'll never replace those moments.
No. It's a real privilege and honor for us to be a part of it. I can't thank you enough.
You know, to be honest, and I've said this, you can have a great farm, you can have a lot of land, and you can do it all, but if you don't have friends to share it with, I mean, really, what's it for? And
Absolutely.
That's what life's about.
Good to share them all. Who gets to buy dinner tonight?
Me.
Wrong.
Me.
Wrong.
You always buy.
I enjoy it.
You always buy.
Next week on Winchester and Drury's Natural Born.
I knew I had to take the shot. I was confident in my ability, and I took the shot.
That bird will play right there. He's gonna come, dude. Boom, baby.
I had a guest on his way, and that was Gary LaVox.
He's just absolutely the most beautiful deer I've ever shot.